In this video, we'll discuss how to find the present value for an ordinary annuity. Now, some of the most common examples of this would be, let's say if you're buying a car and you know you can make, let's say, payments of $200 a month, and they're offering a certain interest rate, let's say 6% compounded monthly. Then what you want to figure out is, okay, what is the value of the car that I could buy if I could make these payments? Now, the value of that car would be the present value, because that's how much the car is worth now. So in this case, your ordinary annuity that you're doing is you're making these monthly payments, and what we're figuring out is what is the current value of that annuity. Or another example is if you're buying a house. And let's say if you could make payments of $1,000 per month at a certain interest rate, and you want to find the value of the house price range you should be looking for houses, so that would be your present value. Now, the formula for the present value P of an ordinary annuity is given by the present value is equal to R, where R is the payment at the end of each period, times the quantity 1 minus 1 plus I, where I is the interest rate per period, or R divided by M, where R is the annual interest rate, M is the number of times compounded in 1 year, raised to the negative N, where N is the total number of periods. Now, another way to figure that out is that'd be M times T, all of that divided by I, which again would be the same thing as dividing by little r over M. Now, for an example, let's say if we were to find the present value for the ordinary annuity with payments of $350 each month for 5 years at 6% compounded monthly. Now, this would be a good example of, let's say if you could make monthly car payments of $350 for 5 years, and the bank's willing to give you an interest rate of 6% compounded monthly, and you would see, okay, so what value of a car can I afford to buy? So in this case, our capital R, our payment value is $350, our interest rate per period is 0.06, M is equal to 12 because it's compounded monthly, so 12 times a year, and T is equal to 5 because it's for 5 years. So the interest rate per period is 0.06 divided by 12, so it's 0.005, and the total number of periods, the total number of payments a person is going to have to make, will be 12 times 5, which would be 60. So the present value would be equal to 350 times the quantity 1 minus 1 plus 0.005 raised to the negative 60 all over 0.005. Adding the 1 plus 0.005, you get 1.005. Now it's just a matter of plugging this into your calculator. And when I plug that into my calculator, I get that this would be approximately 18,103.94626. So let's say, rounding it to the nearest cent, the present value is approximately $18,103.95. Now, this doesn't take into account some of the other fees and stuff that they charge, but this does give us an approximation.